Well, hello. We are back again with another installment of Wild Ones. Today we have the famous Jacob and Alexis Looney. Jacob, tell me, what do you do for a living?
I am a correctional officer for the Robertson County Sheriff's Office.
Nice. Alexis, what about you? What do you do for a living?
I do hair and makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making people look good.
Clearly.
Is my highlight popping right now? I don't know.
Oh my goodness. You literally asked that before and none of us knew how to answer it. It's just like, yeah. How long have you guys been attending Northfield?
4 years?
Yeah, 4 or
I
5.
guess. 4 or 5, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't keep track.
All right. Well, before we dive in, how do you guys feel on spicy? Good with it? Bad with it? Hide from it?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. I've never had the
yeah.
blazing, I guess, is the hottest.
I'm not going to go, I didn't order this.
And I eat my wings plain, so this is a first for sauce.
Not today. And just a quick note for everybody watching, Alexis went traditional today.
Boneless are just chicken nuggets, so that's not a wing.
Dang.
I'm not trying to
They
start
are.
fire now.
They are. They're just chicken nuggets.
Have fun working to eat your lunch today.
Yeah.
We're going to jump in.
Not bad. It's a little kick.
I'm good.
Not bad, though.
So you guys grew up here, Sumner County, right?
Right.
Uh-huh.
I grew up White House.
Class of?
15.
And
15 as well.
Yeah. But I went to
you
beach.
weren't, yeah. Individually, not as a couple, but individually, if you could go back and tell high school Jacob or high school Alexis just one thing, what would you go back and tell yourself? Like if you could sneak into your room at night and just be like, hey, what would you say?
That's a hard one.
We were pretty good at it. Actually, I would like to be better, but saving money. My parents can watch it and be like, I told you so.
Holding the whole time? I hope you're watching this.
Yeah, for real. But seriously, if you are in middle school, high school, start a savings account because when you get married and when you get your own place, it will help you tremendously. Not that anybody predicted what we're going through right now.
True.
But it helps.
I don't think
having a savings account.
No.
So, what would you tell high school Alexis?
I wish I could have go back in sophomore year, tell myself, don't quit dancing.
That's easy first question.
Easy
first
peasy.
Didn't even bother you.
No.
What
I'm good.
What are we doing here?
Well, we'll see what happens in the next few minutes.
I'm really hoping you keep that mentality going. Not a problem. Next step is the fan favorite. Well, at least the host favorite.
Caribbean jerk.
Yeah. For this one, we're going to put a little challenge on you.
Okay.
If you've watched previous episodes, you know that we put 60 seconds on the clock. Would love to get your story. So, Jacob, we'll start with you because you're kind of munching, still doing your thing. So, 60 seconds on the clock. Tell us about when you decided, what was on your mind, where were you, maybe 60 seconds. When did you become a fully devoted follower of Jesus? On your mark, get set, go.
I don't know. It's pretty easy because I grew up in such a Christian household. Both my parents. I was on stage singing with Keith Lancaster when I was 3 years old. So, but I think I've been baptized twice. I think I was a little too young the first time. We got baptized together in June of 2014 at Impact. And, I still, you still make mistakes. You're in high school and stuff. But I think getting out of high school, getting into the real world, especially in the jail, is where I've seen the most growth in myself. Because those guys in the jail need somebody like me more than anybody else. And I think kind of the sad part about our society nowadays is the corrections and corrections officer doesn't really exist anymore. You're just there and you're just making sure they don't fight each other and everything else. But if I can keep one person from coming back to jail, then that's better than finding drugs or whatever a police officer might think is rewarding.
I love that in that, one of the core values that we have here is that, rescue people never stop growing. For you, you have this moment of coming to faith, but then it's time over time that continues to push you towards that and to learn more and grow more. So I love that, you live out a purpose in an area that not a lot of people do.
Right.
So I love that. Alexis, okay, same question.
Okay.
60 seconds on the clock. On your mark, get set, go.
Okay, so grew up going to church, but I got baptized when I was in the 5th grade at Valley View in the lake, which is absolutely disgusting. If you know me, that takes a lot. They didn't allow the pool, I guess, for whatever reason that day. But again, I feel like it was stop laughing. I'm not going to get 60 seconds in. Everyone was doing it, and I was like, I want to be included, so I did it. I feel like I understood what I was saying yes to, but I mean, in the 5th grade, I don't feel like you really fully understand. Yeah. Then we got together. We got rebaptized together, which is a really cool thing for us. Even though we still, sin and made mistakes, and that's an everyday occurrence to everybody. And I think that coming here and being involved with student ministry has really helped a lot, because it's fun to like learn and grow with the students, because I know I'm not much older than them, but I definitely wish that I had someone closer to our age in student ministry that wasn't just an intern there for the summer. So I like growing with the students for sure, and I think that has helped me a lot. And I think that in the hair industry, I've had to step away from things because I knew that it wasn't right. I knew that there was a place that I was at that I couldn't bring the people from church at. Just wasn't the right environment, and now I'm able to do that and able to freely talk about whatever the heck I want to. And I think that has helped, and that was a really big, I think, turning point for me, being like, I have to step back. I know I wanted this so much, but I have to stop, and I have to just be like, God, take over, you got this. And it was like within a day, and I was like, all right, we're done, let's go.
Wow. I'm proud of you guys just for being who you needed and who you wanted to be around when you were that age, that you get to be that now. So
yeah, for sure.
That's awesome. So here we go. Let's jump into a little
I don't even know what that is.
Thigh, actually. Thai.
That's not bad. I don't mind it.
What kind of bite was that?
That was my second bite. I was trying to get a little more sauce.
Let's talk heroes. Who are some of your biggest heroes? Who's some of your inspirations in life? If there's a celebrity that you looked up to, like that's great. I would love to hear that. But I'm thinking more like personal level, spiritual level. Who have been people that have really helped make you who you are today?
I went first last time.
Okay, fine. I think for just like growing up wise, one of my dance instructors, Jessie Peralta or Thompson, now she got married, I forget. She was just like, I don't know, she was just very real with me, and like always pushed me because she knew I could do better and I knew I could work harder. But I think for like more spiritual things, I know I really connected with Shayna Lee. And then for sure, I mean, his whole family, man, all of them.
I'm gonna get flack for this because I didn't say my mom, but my dad. Awkward.
Kim was mine. I would say Kim was mine.
Yeah,
She was my mentor for college.
There you go.
So
She got
that's
brought
fine.
up. So you're good.
There you go.
Good
Cool.
there.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it's just easy, him growing up, in the church and everything, and then me and him just being into the, similar stuff, and just seeing how he treats mom and how their relationship is, and just how our family was run when we were younger. And even though they went through a lot of stuff having us, they stayed strong, and we're here today 23 years later, and everything's good. And it's just probably my dad.
For Kim, what's your favorite thing about your mama?
Oh man, dear, put me on the spot.
Because I know there's a ton. There's so many things about her.
Yeah, I mean, she's my hug buddy.
Yeah.
Every time I need a hug, she is there. If I don't give her a hug within the first 30 seconds I walk in the door, I'm hearing about it.
Yep.
But usually I am giving her a hug before that because we're both huggers.
So there you go, Kim. Hug buddy. Yep. All right. Here's where we kind of go over the mountain here.
All right.
We're going into just hot.
Oh.
But-
This girl's on fire.
Yes. I love that this interview's like going off on, it's like 3 different questions. We haven't even gotten
that's
to
all
the
right.
question.
That's okay.
What is both of you, what is your favorite Bible verse to live by?
Oh man.
I know mine already. You want me to go first?
You could.
Mine is Psalms 55:22. It's cast your cares on the Lord and he will sustain you. It was actually my very first tattoo.
Oh, that was a mistake eating that second bite.
What's been a moment that verse has come to mind in your life, just in a way that you needed that? Like, that's great to have and it's great to live by, but what's a moment that really the Spirit's just brought that back to your mind to say, hey, remember this?
Literally this whole COVID-19 stuff. Because I'm currently currently unemployed. And we were having a crazy amount of issues with the unemployment stuff. I just now, after 6 weeks of no pay, finally got unemployment. So I've just had to remember, like, God's in control. Just give him all my anxieties, all my worries, and he will provide. And he has definitely shown that in his last few weeks for sure.
Yeah. Mine would be Matthew 5:9. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called childs of God. And that just goes along with my career. A lot of stuff that we do, you know, if you just talk to somebody, you can usually avoid an altercation.
Yeah.
And so just that verse, living by that verse, in the jail or on the road, that's just kind of what I keep going back to.
Yeah. How you feeling over there? Your lips are
My lips are hot, but my mouth is okay.
Your lips are a little rosy.
I know.
All right, let's move on. We talked about this one on the front end. This one's deceptive, to say the least. The mango habanero.
All right.
It's a little sweet and a little heat. Yeah, what you wearing today?
Some sweatpants.
You have
And
sweatpants.
Crocs.
My
With
Crocs.
socks.
Can't stand them.
Has that been your outfit the last 6 weeks?
If I could wear to the jail, I would.
This is my first time in jeans in 6 weeks.
I saw a meme that was like, to the people wearing jeans in quarantine, it's like, just what are you trying to prove?
I had to make sure they still fit.
That's funny. Is it good?
It's pretty good. Flavor's really good.
The hot's been my favorite so far. It's been the most punishing, but it's my favorite.
Something to be said on that one.
Ooh, they're burning.
Get that milk.
I don't want milk.
Get that milk, bro.
So we've all seen the popular Instagram frame where it is the couples quiz, to where you have to tilt your head to the side to determine.
Right.
We've never been able to do that.
We try to do it,
can't
and
do
it just doesn't work. When we do it, it like doesn't register
I got you.
what we're doing.
I got you.
Really?
Right now.
All right.
We're going to do this.
Let's roll.
So I have a series of questions, and
Okay.
if you want to tilt the head in,
Okay.
let us know.
Which way?
In is for, like, if I want to go to you, I go this way.
Yeah, you
And if it's
basically
me,
just
it's
pull
this
your
way.
head
Okay.
in.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
We're really so dumb.
Do we need to go over it again? Y'all got it?
We got
good,
it.
I
We got it.
Okay.
I don't
This
know.
may have been why you had trouble on the phone.
It could have been.
Okay. Who is more likable?
I don't know. Me.
Okay.
Well,
Liz on the first
we're
one.
going to have to talk about this. So you went this way, you went this way. What's the deal here? Why y'all different?
You don't like to meet new people. And
Maybe
talk
I
to new
used
people
to
all
be
the-
more likable.
Yes, I 100% agree with this. When we were younger,
Because although I love my job, I want to go to the road. Working at a correctional facility does I don't want to say I'm not like tough or anything, but it does harden you a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, being around that stuff all the time.
All right,
So
I'll give
maybe used to this way, maybe a little more this way now. I don't know. Cause she is right. I you know, if I'll stay at home. I don't want to go meet. I'm good.
okay, have you ever seen the movie Inside Out?
Yeah.
Okay, you know when the islands start falling? Okay, well, we watched that the other day, and he said, I think when I started working on the jail that my goofball island fell. And I was like, that is the saddest thing ever!
That movie really gets you.
I know, it
gets
makes
all
you
out
so
of your
sad.
sorts. We'll move on. Who takes longer to get ready? Yeah, we knew that one.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. Who's more organized? Yeah. Who is funnier?
Oh,
I thought you would kind of go the opposite.
She's funnier in a sense of she does things like falling or like that kind of stuff that makes
guess it
it
did
funny.
keep on.
But
That's
Yeah.
That's fair.
yeah, but you're like, you actually like are funny.
yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Who generally starts the argument?
We don't really
I
argue.
don't know.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'll pull the rug on you on that one quick.
Yeah.
We were laughing, cutting up.
Maybe
You.
me. Yeah, we'll just say me.
All right, fair enough. Who is generally the first to say sorry?
Me. I would think.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I
We just
guess.
don't argue.
Well, that's good.
We might bicker, but we never. I don't think we've ever.
We've never been in like a serious like.
Since even since we've been married, we've never had an argument.
Who's the snarkiest?
Me.
Fair. Who eats more?
Me.
Who's the spender?
No.
Okay. She buys more stuff, but the stuff I buy is more expensive. Like guns, knives, that sort of thing is more
Wallets.
pricey. Wallets.
Jeez.
Hey,
But-
I'm still rocking the
You still got it.
Nice. I've already changed.
I'm locked into this for
I'm
at least the next 6 years.
Yeah.
Who's the saver?
Me.
I did good though.
I think we both do pretty good
Yeah,
with money,
we're-
actually.
Yeah.
You're
that's
the,
both
you're
of us.
the, we're
Because
both
we
spenders
actually
and
both
savers.
had a good savings account when we got married. And
Just
we-
because you save money.
So
Yeah.
That's it. That's good.
Yeah.
That's what happens. Who's the bug killer in the house?
me. She won't even get near it.
No.
Yeah,
It could be the tiniest little thing, and I'm running.
same. Who's the better gift buyer?
Her.
Him. Oh.
Oh,
Really?
Well.
what's the best gift that Jacob's ever bought you?
My ring, duh.
Duh. What's the best gift that Alexa's ever bought you?
Okay, yeah, I'm the best gift giver.
Me. I give you me every day, okay?
You wanna tell them about the stocking?
No, we're not talking about this.
So she.
Oh, we're talking
She-
about the stocking.
Did your parents not do stockings? Is that what happened?
Not really.
Okay,
no.
so they didn't really do stockings, but my parents went all out with stockings, family, everything. So I went all out with her stocking. My stocking had like 3 things in it. It was terrible, and some of them didn't even fit in the stocking. I was like, do you get the point of a stocking?
Okay, but I made up for it by buying him the brand new Apple AirPods.
Yeah,
but
so
I feel so about our first
funny.
Christmas together.
That is one of those like most fun.
We did have a
things
laugh.
about marriage.
It was
is those understanding those things.
Yeah.
That's
man.
good. Who's the better cook?
you.
I only cook spaghetti.
Good
It
spaghetti.
depends.
It's really good
It's
though.
really good spaghetti. It depends.
I can cook breakfast food better, but I feel like she does dinner stuff better.
Yeah. If I have a recipe to follow, I probably can do it.
Yeah. Right on. Who's more competitive?
I'd say probably me.
Mm,
Would you say you?
I don't know. I'm competitive.
sounds like something that somebody that's most competitive would think.
That's true.
It's true. It just depends. I don't know.
Who said "I love you" first?
I remember when we said it, but I don't remember who said.
No, I remember. That's why okay, this is sad, but when
That's
I
why you
think we were
broke up with me.
14 or 15, she told me she loved me. I was like, bye.
I remember,
Too soon.
I remember I was in marketing class. We were texting, and you were in probably I think auto class.
It was before that. It
Uh-uh.
was before that, yeah.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure it was.
The same time frame. Maybe.
Spoiler alert, that may come up later. in our later quotes.
All right.
We'll,
We
we'll
have an
save
interesting
that one.
relationship.
Who snores the loudest?
100% Jacob. 100%.
Like a chainsaw?
I mean, I don't know. I don't hear her snore ever, but
What's that one that wouldn't snore? So, who has more speeding tickets?
me. A lot.
A lot, man. I have
Would you-
one.
Would you like to admit on camera the fastest that you've ever driven a car? Your
The
mom and dad are
fastest
watching.
I've ever driven.
Your mom and dad.
My
are
dad
watching.
knows. I don't know if my mom does. And I don't know if anybody at the sheriff's department does.
So, just throw out a number.
The fastest I've ever driven or the fastest I've ever ridden? There's 2 different speeds.
We may need to move on.
Uh,
Who of you is going to be more likely to forget your anniversary?
Jacob.
yeah, probably.
Concede.
Yeah.
It would be me.
We'll go with it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Good job. Congratulations. See, you made it.
All right.
You made it happen.
Our score was very bad.
That's okay. We got what we needed
Yeah.
out of this. All right. Here we go. Last 2.
Okay.
This next one is Wild Ones. What we named the show after.
Okay.
So,
I know the flavor is really good.
I like the ones that are hot. But I'm starting to sweat.
The flavor's really good though.
I do like the flavor. I want to.
I want to eat more, but then
I'm
I
gonna
don't
wait.
want to. I don't want to eat more.
let's be sweet to one another.
Okay.
Alexis, what do you love most about Jacob?
Makes me laugh. Always.
Yeah.
I can't say mad at him because he makes me laugh. And that makes me mad.
I mean, I actually probably couldn't count on the number of times on my hand that we've actually been on the floor laughing. So it's just,
Just quite
I'm
fun.
kind of interrupting her thing, but it's
okay.
the same for her too.
Yeah.
Just laughing. I mean, her personality, work ethic, that's and plus every time I like that nobody knows her, if somebody doesn't know her like work or something like that, and I show them a picture, they're like, "That's your wife?" I'm like, "Yeah, seriously, I don't know how it happened, but." Luckily, I met her when we were both in our awkward stages. She just blossomed better than I did.
You're
No.
like, yes. Score.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. All right, so we've been sweet to each other.
Okay.
Let's be honest with each other.
Okay.
Alexis, what's your biggest pet peeve about Jacob?
I think I know this one.
There's a few.
Oh,
I don't
Roll
know.
with it.
multiple's fine.
Roll with it.
Okay.
I just know where you sleep though, so.
I know. It just makes me
Anybody's a lot
nervous.
of guns in there.
Okay. He doesn't fold his clothes when he gets out of the laundry. He'll just live out of the laundry basket forever.
Kim's like, preach.
Oh man, they try to warn me every time. They say I try to warn you, and I didn't listen. I'm just kidding. And he lets the dishes soak instead of just washing them and putting them in the dishwasher.
There's gotta be more than just chore stuff. Like,
I actually just watched that episode of The Office where Jim and Daryl are roommates for a minute. And he's like, and he lets his dishes soak. Like, I think I watched it.
but if you let them
yesterday.
soak, you don't have to do them right then.
That's what I'm saying. Haley is not on board with the soak
Lazy.
mentality,
Nope.
but it totally.
I only do it for a few
works.
things.
And apparently, I don't load the dishwasher right.
No, he does not.
You don't.
I'm already burping again.
How does he load the dishwasher?
So here's the thing, though. If I don't load it right, I don't have to do it at all.
Is that one of your pet peeves?
No, I don't mind. He just doesn't do it right. There's a certain way that the dishes go in the dishwasher to make the most sense, to get the most dishes in there at once. He'll just throw them wherever.
Cannot remember. One of my parents doesn't load the dishwasher right, and the other one, I can't remember which one it is.
Your
though.
dad's always the one doing dishes.
Oh. Well,
Okay, so it's probably him then.
Yeah.
Like, Mom can't load it right.
No.
it's an inherited trait. I can see. I'm just gonna see this into the future, watching your entire family just around the TV watching this interview, and they're all gonna be pointing at each other, laughing. It turns into a big family fight.
You're probably
And
right.
It's all because we agreed to go on this stupid show. Here we are. Jacob, what are your biggest pet peeves with Alexis? She was honest, and that is much appreciated. So now is your turn.
I don't know. I'm over here trying to think, and you know how when somebody asks you a question, you can't think, but we'll leave here, and 10 minutes later, I'll be like, oh,
Basically, I'm just
that.
perfect and no wrong.
Well,
Should have said that.
There's gotta be
The
something.
first one I can think of, driving wise, when she's driving, it doesn't matter how fast or slow the person, if they're going 5 over the speed limit, she's right there on their butt. Right there.
My dad does the same thing.
I'm just waiting for one day for her to be like, hey, I just rear-ended somebody because they slammed on their brakes, brake checked me. It's bad.
Whatever. I'm a good driver.
well, here we are. We have reached the final wing, and as Alexis has reminded us, it is customary
for
for
that.
us to.
Last dab.
All right.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Oh, good bite right there. Do it, Jacob. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start burping here in a second.
So, I would describe you guys as relationship goals. That from the story that you have created, the lives that you live right now, being that you guys started dating in high school and then ultimately got married, this is where the previous question might come up. What advice would you give to high school students right now who are heavily invested in the dating game in high school? So what advice would you give to high school students about high school dating?
It's stuck in my tooth and I can't get it. That's hard. There's a lot.
We have plenty of time.
Oh, the water makes it worse.
The milk helps.
I don't want to do it. The milk. Frick.
You better drink that milk, bro.
Oh, gross.
Woo.
My eyes are watering. No. Oh, give me another napkin. I don't want to touch my eyes with that one.
It's a little help, Jacob.
I'm struggling myself over.
This is so gross. Okay. I now know why Jennifer Hart was singing "This Girl's on Fire." Accurate. No one wants to hear me sing. Okay.
Don't take it too seriously.
Oh, is this your answer?
Oh, okay. He just blurted it out.
Explain.
I'll try to in a second.
This is so gross.
Wow, this is crazy.
Are you gonna explain?
Be in the moment. Don't think too hard about your future.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Are you shaking?
There's a lot of advice. I could make a whole entire video about dating. Don't believe that he loves you when you're 14.
I think Taylor Swift wrote a song like that, didn't she?
Yep.
It's like you drink the milk, it's great, and as soon as the milk goes away, it's right back.
I'm okay at the moment. My lips are burning.
I'm about to blow my nose a lot.
Oh gosh.
Ghost pepper.
I told you. Flavor wasn't bad, but it's just freaking hot.
You look like you got heartbreak.
I feel like I did. I feel like I just put the
Went
can
in
in
your
my mouth. Yeah,
Does it compare?
it actually does. Like, just transfer it from your mouth to your eyes.
So outside of the obvious wedding day, what's been the favorite season or the favorite moment that you guys have had as a couple? Pinnacle moment. What's been a big highlight? Favorite moment?
Before getting married, I think the engagement day was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Just because I could tell how nervous he was, and I knew something was up at work. I was like working, he was texting me, and I was like, something's happening. I was talking to my girls, like, I think he's gonna propose. And so one of the girls curled my hair for me, and I come home, and he's always kind of like, I don't know, like fun and stuff, but this time he was just like I could tell he was very nervous. He was very fidgety, but it was just really sweet.
Yeah.
And I think that's definitely one of my favorite days, for sure.
Well done. All
It
right,
was
guys.
a favorite day. It's a
Yeah,
good day.
for sure.
Congratulations. You officially made it through the Wild Ones board. So
We did it.
Whew.
hey, thanks for tuning in to this episode of Wild Ones. Big shout out to Jacob and Alexis for really making it happen. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this on your pages, tag your friends, get the word out so they can get to know Jacob and Alexis a little bit more. Well done, you guys.